everyone, Vanakkam, Namaste and very good day to everyone. I am Janani from Anuradhapura, Sri Lanka. Today, I am your host on behalf of the International Association for Quality Education. The International Association for Quality Education is a non-profit international organization working with educators across the global society to enhance the quality of education and contribute to achieving the Sustainable Development Goals. The international project for capacity development in education has been implemented in parallel with the international conference series on quality education. This international project serves as a platform for education professionals to share best practices, research findings and competencies with all stakeholders in the field of education. On the other hand, the platform also acts as a virtual learning space for young educators to gain new knowledge and become professionals in the education field. Today, we are honored to have a very special speaker. She is Mrs. Padmaja YV Ma'am from India. She has conducted a lecture series all over the past 6 months. Today, she will be delivering a session on curriculum development in early childhood education. In particular, she will focus on how to prepare weekly plans, daily plans and lesson plans based on sharing and caring. Namaste ma'am. I would like to invite you ma'am to start the session.
Thank you so much, Janani ma'am, for introducing me. Firstly, I would thank all the teachers and Sri Lankan educators for helping us share and care. That is what today we are going to speak with in the theme. The care that you had given us when we visited, it means a lot for us and it is unforgettable. Thank you so much for all the things that you have done. Thank you. With this, we are going to continue the themes that we are going to implement in our ECCD centers and how we are going to implement STEAM education, SDG goals, 21st century skills, all these put together, how we can bring out the best in our children is what we are going to look into. Without taking much of your time, let me start the session. I welcome you all on this international platform for capacity development of ECCD teachers in South Asian countries. And it's pleasure me being here. Thank you so much, Kamal Goda sir. Today's theme that we are going to implement is share and care. Already Janani ma'am has introduced me, and as an award-winning educator, I am a teacher who turned into a coach, a reading readiness coach. My purpose is helping children to read thoroughly so that they will be able to achieve their great goals in their life. Sharing and caring is very important. This word seems to be very simple, but when we give it for children, it is not simple. Because when we say share and care, as adults, how much we do share and care. Is it all the time for everyone we do share and care? But still, here we have to instill part by part to the kids so that they will understand small things and implement in their life. Monday, we are going to help children explore, share, and play together. This is a theme that we are going to instill in children. It is not that for 1 week we are going to do and we are going to live it. The next day is helping hands at home. How we are helping children to explore all these activities. With these activities, they can install this theme. Wednesday will be about kind words and big hearts. Thursday is caring all animals, which is surrounding them. Friday will be all about sharing a meal and sharing a smile. Let's get into day one. That is, we are helping children to help them play and share whatever they have, the toys that they have. How we are going to implement this theme is through role play or puppets. Engage the children in an imaginative play. For example, we can have two different puppets and tell children, see, this is Anish and this is Amrita. Anish and Amrita always started fighting, you know why? Because they wanted to play with the same toy. Mother starts crying. Mother starts crying. Oh God, Anish and Amrita keeps on always fighting. They doesn't listen. But you know what happened? One day, the teacher tells a story. Anish and Amrita, they were very good friends. They had only one toy. They had to compromise. They started sharing. When they started sharing a toy, they had a smile on their face and felt so good at their heart. When teacher narrates a story with the emotions, definitely the children will start implementing in their lives. So what we are going to do, for the first theme, we are going to help them bring in the stories, narratives. Also, ask children to narrate the same like stories that already they might have come across. Next is friendship and generosity. Here, sharing and caring, it is just not with the friendship, it may be at home, everywhere. How we are going to explore one by one, we will see. Friendship and generosity. Giving joy is the way to receive joy. When we start giving something to others, experience the joy. This we have to help children to instill everyone. Of course, we were so happy. We had been in Sri Lanka and the dansal is the way how children be into it. how they enjoy the process, everything. We were so happy to see all these. Next is design and create. If you see, I have put the activities. It is in a sequence and it is of a same type. You can keep one activity and bring out all other activities that can be connected into a theme. This third activity is all about designing and creating. We can help children to create puppets. It can be a stick puppet. It can be used through the socks. It is all the creativity of teachers. Here, these share and play together. When we come across all these activities and when we implement all these three activities, what is that we can do? This activity idea, it is just one activity idea that I have put in for three different activities. Child can act. When you narrate a story, the child can do a role play. Child can make puppets. Child can share their stories. Okay, this is a simple activity idea that I have given for you. With this simple activity, what are all the benefits that the child gets into? For this, the teacher must be so creative enough that all these can be achieved. She should see to it all these components are achieved. When we take multiple intelligence, it is interpersonal bodily kinesthetic. SDG goals, quality education. We are giving quality education for the children. When it comes to 21st century skills, collaboration happens, sharing, caring. Communication improves when the child shares their story. What is the core value? It is all about friendship, generosity, giving. Next is spiritual link, that is giving joy is the way to receive joy. It is linked to the core value. When it comes to STEAM education, children are creating, designing. It comes under art, right? This is all about Monday. Okay. When it comes to Tuesday, it is all about helping hands at home. How children will help their parents, how children will help their grandparents, how children will help to themselves is very, very important. For this, what we can do, we can create the visual routines. We can ask them to bring the snack, whatever they does the work at home with the help of parents. With this, what happens? When we ask children to bring, they will create a story and say, oh, this photo, my mama told me that she asked me to broom, but I did not broom. I did not like to do. They will start sharing their own stories. If mama scolded, they will come and tell. With this, we can bring out the emotions in children. They connect, they bond. The next activity is also connected to the visualization. Here, teachers can tell these are the small activities that you can do at home. When teacher tells, surely children will go and do, right? And we also can say, when you do a service, you feel happy. Your parents feel happy. When you help, their burden gets down. Again, when we have to connect it to the STEAM education, there are lots and lots of activities. Here, what we can do is we can ask children to create the visuals that they have to do for themselves. Or if they have to uh, do some work that they are not doing it. Responsibility if they have to pack their bags. If we do it visually and paste it somewhere at home, child will surely follow that. At least 1 or 2 days they may not be able to, but at least by looking at those visuals, they will be able to think, yes, this is the activity that I have to do it. Visuals help a lot for children. Yes, this is the just one presentation, but 3 different activities we have come across. When we do this activity, we can integrate multiple intelligence, that is visual, spatial, intrapersonal. They are helping others. They are getting into the social work. Sustainable developmental goals, it can be gender equality. Boys are the one who are not supposed to clean. They are not supposed to take care, do any household work, nothing. Here we can teach children the gender equality. Next is sustainable cities and communities. We will help children to be with the social. You have to do the work. If they do at home, in future they will start doing it even for the communities. 21st century skills are initiative and responsibility. They should have responsibility for the work that they have to do for themselves and also at home. When we start creating these simple activities, these activities, it should not stop for 1 day or 2 days. It has to continue for the other themes also. When it comes to share and care, we need not take it as a separate theme. We have to implement that in each and every theme. Take these simple activities and you can club both the themes and start uh, facilitating the children. Then when it comes to the core value, it is about responsibility and gratitude. Thankingness should be there. Yes, today my mama helped me to pack my bag. Today my mama prepared so nice dish. I am so happy that my papa gave me a hug. With these small things, child should feel gratitude. Then when it comes to spiritual link, it is seva that has to begin from home. Service. Drawing and labeling, it comes under STEAM education. When we go for Wednesday, that is kind words and big hearts. Already children are learning. When it comes to kind words and big hearts, we can prepare magic words chart and help children. This is what you have to do. You have to be always thankful for all the things that is surrounding you. You have to wish whomever you see. You have to look at them and smile. You should be happy. Okay, how this comes? In circle time, when we start telling children about all these positive emotions through affirmations. I am kind. I am happy. I share with my friend. I care for elders. All these simple affirmations we can keep and we can start building. Each day we can have different affirmations and we can start building one after the other. Then comes emotion cards and chains. Children may not be able to express themselves properly. Here, what we can do, we can show the emotion cards, and if they are not happy, that is fine. But when we are with others, what is the type of emotion that I have to show to my friend? What is the emotion that I have to show to my mother? If mother had told, father has screamed at the child might have felt so bad and may come to the teacher. If teacher is very good and close friendly, definitely they will come and tell, right? With this emotion cards, they express their feelings. Also, they will show the emotions that they have to show to their friends. This will build the positive communication. And with this, how can we bring in this kind words, big hearts? In my class, what I would do is I would give a job for each and every child. You know what would happen? The next day, the one who did not get the chance, they would come. Ma'am, today I will do the job that you had given yesterday for that girl. With this, what happens is they will start sharing, they will start caring, they will get responsibility. Just if we ask to share, distribute the pencils, erasers, with this, when they complete all that and come, ma'am, I finished doing this work. And when I say, thank you, dear, you had done a good job, the child feels so good and will cherish that moment forever. And that is the big day for the child. And even at home, they will keep on saying to their parents that today they had a great day. With this circle time, what all we can include in multiple intelligence, linguistic, intrapersonal, sustainable developmental goals, peace and justice. Because we are bringing in magic words for them. When it comes to 21st century skills, it is emotional intelligence. Core value is respecting, being compassionate to others. Spiritual link, with one simple activity, we can achieve so many, isn't it, teachers? Words are sacred. Use them. I am so happy. If child keeps on saying every day, every single time, no way they would be sad. STEAM education, preparing, it can be preparation of emotion cards or uh, when it comes to these, okay, signs also we can include into it by speaking about the emotions. Next is caring for animals, that is surrounding them. Go for a walk, help the child to make a routine that they have to go for a walk with the parents. Observe what are all the birds surrounding them. All these simple activity they might be doing it, but what are the benefits of doing all these activities? If we make an intention and do it, there will be a difference. Next is being compassionate. Just a small prayer for the earth, saying that every living being is God's creation. We can narrate a story. Child might not understand what we are saying, but we can bring into the level of them and narrate a story. See, children, today you have been so nice. You are not doing for me. Just God is watching. You have to not close eyes because teacher is telling, because teacher is compelling. While the prayer, you have to close your eyes and join your hands. You are not doing for me. This prayer you have to do for yourself and God. God is looking at you. With these small creations, we can bring in a lot of change in children. Yes, with this simple activity, we can include naturalistic, visual spatial. Child will know, oh, these are the trees. Whether I have to walk on which road, if he or she is walking nearby the forest or somewhere surrounding it. When children know more about animals, birds, we are implementing a bit of life on land and responsible consumption. 21st century skills is all about the global awareness and critical thinking. Values that we have included in this activity is compassion. What is the spiritual link? Every living being is God's creation. When it comes to STEAM, observation. Even looking at the birds, saying the name of the birds is science is included. Charting the animal homes, knowing about their diets, knowing the sounds of the birds. All these include STEAM education. Next is share a meal, share a smile. Here I had to tell a story. Usually what happens is Monday to Friday in school, children gets a snack. But Saturday also we insist, if there is a school on Saturday, we would insist that they had to get a snack because that is the time they had the routine, right? If it is for 10:30, even on Saturday, the child has to have by 10:30, right? But what parents would do is, if they are having a sibling, the higher grades would not have a snack box. So they would forget even for the younger ones. Today, my mama did not give. I don't know, ma'am. You know what children started doing? They took a plate. Each one started giving whatever they had, a one small piece. You know the happiness of sharing that they had done? I would feel so happy. Such environment has to be created in the classrooms. Okay. Here, sharing the healthy snacks, telling stories about it. Then next is generosity and community. Again, here If I have to speak about generosity and community, I would say Vesak. That Vesak Dansa should happen every time. Yes, when we start implementing these activities, what are the changes that we can bring in children? It is about interpersonal skills, logical, mathematical, zero hunger when it comes to SDG goals, good health and well being. When it comes to 21st century skills, it is all about the social responsibility and problem solving. The core value here is generosity and community. What is the spiritual link that we are going to have is share. Whatever you have, share. People feel so happy for that. Give charity. Steam, it is measuring the ingredients. If they are at home or when they start sharing, they know to divide, right? Here, mathematical, logical intelligence is also included while they measure it. Understanding the nutrition when it comes to science. Okay. With all these activities that when we start implementing, what would you feel? I would like to unmute the teachers. You can raise your hands, unmute, and you can speak. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Teachers, do you have any questions regarding today's session?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't have any questions, ma'am. I just wanted to tell that it was an interesting session. I really liked it. The way you presented it and how we can implement in the classroom, it's very nice. And actually, we usually do it in a classroom, but without knowing the purpose of it. Actually,
Yes.
when kids they love it, they talk about it all the time. So I think kind of we can make their day. So thank you very much. That is a very interesting lesson.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, teachers, and thank you, ma'am. Today I got more knowledge about today's session, and I got something idea about how to implement those, how to teach the kids, and how to teach about kids and how to implement those lesson plans. Thank you very much, ma'am.
You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Very clear explain. We are doing the same way now. One or two things more to do. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I thank each and everyone. Thank you so much for being here, patiently hearing it. Hope will be implementing all these activities in the classroom and upload it in your Facebook. Thank you.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.